Hello, everyone. Oh, I am up in the corner. 1 second. All right, there we go. Hi, Liam. It's good to be back. Good to be back at my own place after so much traveling and stuff for events. But, yeah, it's glad to see all of you again. Very excited to get some games in. A little bit of a late start tonight just because I had my locals every Tuesday, so had to go play in that, did a little draft. It was pretty fun. Went 2-1, it was a good time. Tonight we are playing Ian Klein's second place Galactic Kylo deck. Very excited to try it. I haven't had a chance to try out this Kylo Tarkatown deck at all. I didn't want to switch off Yoda Red for Gen Con or anything since I didn't really have time to test. And this deck is wild. Like, 3 Witch of the Mist is kind of crazy, and he just plays a ton of upgrades, like even more so than I would have expected. Also, Double Admiral Mahdi is really cool too. Wait, why is there a Hotshot Y-Wing? Well, that's supposed to be Hotshot. No? Oh, it's supposed to be Hotshot Blaster. Hold on 1 sec, let me fix that. Oh, not that. I was like, that's not the right card. Blaster. That's what it's supposed to be, not V-Wing. There we go. Let's take a look here. Anything else super special? Other than that, honestly, it's a lot of similar stuff to what I would expect. The Battle Fury is pretty interesting. Double Snapshot, we have Heroic Resolve as well, which is kind of a cool card. I don't know how I feel about that being in here. Does he play? Yes, okay, so he does play Anakin. Also, Double Pillage in the main is really interesting too, as well as the 3 Lompikes. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. It's supposed to be a really cool deck to play, and I'm pretty excited to try it out. Thanks, Alexandria. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we got a mirror right off the bat. This deck has gotten quite popular, so I expect there to be a decent chunk of mirrors. Oh, never mind. I guess we're against Cad Bane instead. Alright, we'll go first. We have Mig, so we're basically keeping no matter what now. What does this do again? Deal 2 damage if you do. That's kind of neat. I don't expect much Sentinel, so he probably won't lead the Infiltrator skill, and then I'm going to throw the Blaster and research. Okay, well, I guess we're not playing that one. Let's try this again. Hopefully we'll actually get to play the game. Boss Green. This is probably a really terrible matchup, honestly. Unfortunately, this hand is not nearly as good as the last one. We do have Karis. That's the biggest thing, is I'm not 100% sure how I'm supposed to mulligan with this deck. I guess this is fine. I should probably be mulling for Migs no matter what, now that I think about it, but we'll make it work. Hi Diego, hope you're doing well, hope you're having a good night. So we'll vote Karis, and then we will pitch the Snapshot. And we'll claim. At this point, we probably don't need Anakin. This seems like a really horrible matchup the more I think about it. Oh, I guess we're green, so we don't have to worry about Power of the Dark Side as much, which is good. I might just throw the lightsaber on her, honestly, and just start chunking for damage. Even if they have open fire or something, that's not enough to kill her right now. That's a little annoying. I don't have a way to get through that either. I guess it is what it is. But yeah, honestly, the worst matchup for Kylo decks is Data Vault decks, just because it's kind of hard to push that full 33. This deck really takes advantage of the fact that most people are on 25 and 28 health bases. Saving power for the boss is actually probably really good. I might actually throw the Constructed on Karis here. See what they do. Do I want to put that on her? I think I do. I think we just go for as much damage as we can. Hi, Levy. Gen Con was amazing. I even won one of the events. So, there's no reason to do that or that. We'll pass. I even won one of the events, so I got to play in the special Carbonite draft that was at the end of the convention. It was super fun, and I actually got to tape the whole thing too. So I will have that coming out on the channel. So if you want to watch the Carbonite draft, well, that's annoying. I guess we just power here. If you want to watch the Carbonite draft, I will have the draft tomorrow, and then the first, second, and finals coming out later this week. Force throw is interesting. Oh, Mahdi plus Holocron. I see the vision now. Jim says, idea of a Carbonite draft gives you a financial anxiety? Oh, I'm sorry. It was not a Carbonite draft. It was a showcase draft. So what they did is they... Hold on, let me just kill this Sposk real quick. 3... So what they did is they took the draft packs and they replaced all of the leaders with showcases. And they replaced the rest of the stuff. And they replaced everything else in the pack with like hyperspaces and foils and stuff like that. Well, here's the thing, Liam. It was free. So I got to do it no matter what. Do I want to force throw them? It doesn't seem like much of a point. Alright, well that's not helpful. It's just... I'm quickly running out of gas here, unfortunately. That's fine. Do I want a snapshot here? Let's swing. Free is good, I'm okay now. That's funny. Barry says, which showcase did you get to draft? So the 3, you'll see tomorrow, but the 3 showcases I got was, what is her name? Avar, and Third Sister, and, shoot, what is his name? The guy from Star Wars Survivor or whatever. I always forget his name. I think we're flipping here. We should do this first, though, and cycle a card. I don't like that they're waiting. That means they probably have, like, OB. I can get big enough, though. That's fine. Oh, no, they did swing there. Okay, so I think we go just load up on stuff rather than having to attack. And we just go big. The good news is we're against the green, so they can't really eliminate it. Barry says, sounds better to me. Guaranteed showcase every pack. Yeah, so it was cool. So we got to pass around showcases. They also gave us a bunch more stuff, too. +2. Puts them to 1. So we might just win here, depending on what goes on. They have to have a way to kill Kylo. But yeah, it was super duper fun, and I also added, I like commentated the whole draft process too, because I know a lot of people have been asking about, they've been asking about like, how do I draft, and like things like that, so it's also a nice little guide for that. And that's game. This deck is silly. It's just, I like that sometimes if you just flip, and if they don't have a way to out it, I guess the game's over. So that was super cool. And it was funny, too, because I won my event in the most ridiculous way possible. So it was 6 rounds guaranteed, and oh, we got a rematch. We'll mulligan this. It was 6 rounds guaranteed, and I actually lost round 5, which is pretty funny. But it didn't matter because in the round 6, the undefeated lost a pair down. So I had the best. Everyone was 5-1, and I had the best tiebreaker, so I won, which was really funny. We'll play Migs, and we'll kill this HK. Discard this, deal 2, and then Tarkentown blows it up. I might just throw Battle Fury on this. We just load it up, because we know that this, like, red, black, green's biggest weakness is the fact that it doesn't have, like, straight up removal. That's fine. We're just gonna load up as much damage as we can. We'll discard this. Deal 2 to the base. Migs will come in for 6. Oh, that's right. We have to discard again. Another Battle Fury is wild. I think I'm gonna put this down. That's fine. Oh, actually, that's less fine. I guess I could kill it with the... I can't kill it with the lightning. So what I'm gonna do is throw this on Migs, and then we're gonna use this just to negate the skills. But yeah, overall, Gen Con was a blast. I got to hang out with my friends, too. Ate a bunch of really good food. We always do a steakhouse one of the nights, so that was really good. I was a little sad. They have these Korean corn dogs that normally are there for... normally they're there on one of the food trucks. And they didn't have those this year. I was really sad about it, because I really love those corn dogs. If you've never had Korean corn dogs, you should put that on your list, because they're amazing. Like, way better than regular corn dogs. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no cards left in hand, but I have done 17 to their base, which is nice. Does he have 2 Battle Fears and Infiltrator? Oh, he has Infiltrator skill anyways. I didn't have to actually kill that Sentinel. That's funny. That's my bad. I completely wasted that card. I guess I would have discarded it to Tarkentown or to the Battle Furies anyways, but that is funny. Migs is just gonna get bigger and bigger. This is such a silly deck concept. Now we're back up to 7. OB still doesn't kill me. That's fair. He's probably gonna kill me here, but I just did so much damage to his base, I don't know if it matters. I have the snapshot, right? Yeah. So, like... all I have to do is Kylo snapshot to kill him at this point. And I have the Saboteur as well as... Yep, that's fine. Sure, we'll do that. Grab a new card. I suppose that didn't even matter now that I think about it. But we'll throw this on there just so we have another thing that threatens game. But yeah, if you're not healing, this deck just does silly amounts of damage for no reason. And even if he gets a Sentinel here, it doesn't matter, because we can do this. And then we'll put Snapshot and Infiltrator's skill. And that's all we need, but we'll throw this on too. And swinging for base. Because Sentinels don't matter against this deck. Oh, that was actually a different person, too. I thought we played the same person twice in a row. Since it was the same deck, but I guess not. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't super like that color combination. Is because, like, you can play... Oh, what is it called? I just forget. It's the one with the card with Boba on it that puts him to 1 health. So that's kind of similar, but it's still not, like, quite good enough. Karis, Snapshot. We'll mulligan this. We really want to find... I think... Oh, this hand is bad, actually. Holy smokes. I guess maybe Kylo will grab us something. Discard the constructed. Nope. Oh, what the... We're getting aggroed down. Okay, there we go. There's some reasonable things. Do I want this Force Throw? I could just play Secretive Sage and Force Throw here. I think... Man, the Heroic Resolve is our... Do we really put Snapshot down? I guess that's fine. He says Raid, yeah. I think we put the Sage down and we Force Throw them. As much as I want to Migs, if they just kill Migs with a Vanguard, it doesn't matter. What is this? When defeated? Oh, I guess I powered up their Trooper unit. I didn't even realize. Whatever, it's fine. Got a surprise deck, so this is just extreme hyper aggro. What do they get the two? Oh, because of this. Alright, I see you. I think we're gonna get cooked here. Man, we don't even have a discard for Migs. I mean, I guess we do this. Oh. Sorry about that. I knocked a cup off of my desk. Let me just clean that up real quick. What am I even doing? I mean, I guess we just play Karis and Mahdi? Alright, crisis averted, cup picked up. It's the one that has all my paintbrushes for Warhammer. Of course, they went everywhere. We'll throw Migs down, I guess. Oh, what happened to my music? There we go. Weird. Alright, I have recovered. Geez, are we just dead? Like, because we're taking a bunch more. Unfortunately, I don't have the discard for Kylo, which would have been very nice this turn. I mean, I guess we're at 16. That's not the, like, end of the world. Okay, we got a constructed lightsaber, which is good. So that means we do have this time. That takes out the droid commando. If I can get to 7 and throw a sentinel up, I think I'm okay. Next turn we'll have Anakin too. I'm actually okay discarding a random card. I wish it wasn't that one, but we can Hotshot Blaster and take out Asajj. Okay, I think we're good. I think we've stabilized. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Because next time we have Anakin, and we have both sides too. Yeah, because we have Heroic Resolve in the discard. Definitely don't need another one. Although that is our discard. Let's do the Lompike. Hi, Clockwork. Hope you're doing well. So Anakin comes down for sure. We can kill this and a droid, and I think we've stabilized. This deck is real fun. I'm having fun with it so far. It's pretty silly. What did they put on that? Oh, an experience. Oh, that's a trooper experience guy. I literally don't think I've ever seen that card before. That's why I didn't know what it was. This deck is really fun, though. I don't know if I would play it in a tournament, necessarily. Okay, okay, calm down over there. Pillage doesn't really matter. I mean, we're always flipping Kylo this turn. We don't have that much to give to it, but I guess that's fine. Constructed. And this, yeah, we're just putting a big Sentinel out, so they have to deal with it. But as the deck is as popular as I think it will be, I'll be playing Yellow Palpatine at my first PQ. This deck is insanely popular, like everyone's playing it right now. I mean, I think we just send this into base. Like, it two-shots them, essentially. I'm assuming they don't have a way around it. Otherwise, they would have just done it. They kind of have to claim here. They sent that in. I guess we'll still swing with Anakin. Because this puts it on, they have to remove both of them. Sneak attacks, does have Saboteur. Oh my god, it does, yeah. Fair enough. They sneak attack the Saboteur. I also like, Barry, I like my matchup with Yoda Red against this a lot. So, I will be continuing to play that, unless we get a ban list tomorrow or something. I know people have been talking about maybe tomorrow we'll get it. Which, I don't even know if we're getting one, to be fair. But, that's something to keep in mind, too. But they obviously, I have a PQ on Saturday. In my state. It's like one of the first PQs of the year. And it'll be really interesting to see if we get a list or not before then. Hug says, yeah, your Yoda Red's pretty good into this Kylo. Oh, it's really good because, oh, there's a Migs, nice. It's really, really good because it has so much restore that they can't get to the thing. Barry says, you playing Force Choke or the 8-cost red Dooku in your Yoda? So I was thinking about playing, Dooku's actually, I didn't think about Dooku. I was thinking about playing Devastator, which kind of the same thing, so you can force throw it or whatever. Do I want to play Migs or do I want to play Battle Fury? I think Migs is kind of better here. No banlist update till next week. Oh, did they come out and say that? Okay, that's good to know for me then. I'm not sure. I do have Anakins now, so I could play some sort of list that did that. Take out some of these battle droids. And I think we're going to pitch off Migs and kill the raid guy. We definitely have a much better hold on the thing. Maybe I should have Migs first, actually. Because now we can kill the Migs with the battle droid, and I can... Oh! Alright, well, I'm counting that as winning. Because I think we were in a position there where we were going to win the game. Ikos Dooku gives you a villain for Anakin, also lets you exploit things like Yoda to draw cards if needed. I didn't think about the exploiting, to be honest. I guess you're paying 10, but he's, what, exploit 3, so you can get him down to 4, hypothetically? That's not the worst. Does he hit space and ground? I don't have Anakin in my deck right now, either. Because, like, if I was to do that, I would definitely put Anakin's in there, which could be good enough. Anakin is a really strong card. It just kind of stinks that I don't have any way to discard them other than Yoda Flip or specifically Force Throw. Against Boba, I kind of want this power. And this Force Throw. I guess I could do this. It's a little spooky because... Oh, I guess it's not too bad because I do have the extra draw here. Lightning is pretty good here too. So if I throw the Fallen Lightsaber on, is there any downside? Not really. Clockwork says I could see them going either way on Force Throw at this point. I'm exactly the same. I'm like 50-50 on it. Like, I think if either way they do, I won't be upset about it, kind of thing. It just feels like either way is fine. Like, I could see them being like, hey, 7 out of 8 decks had Force Throw in the top 8 of Galactics. We should probably hit it. But also, like, it's not so crazy like Boba was, you know what I mean? So we'll do that, and then we'll Tarkin Town this away. We don't have anything to discard, which is fine. Do I want to put a Long Pike down? Could also double Force Throw. I think a Long Pike isn't bad either, though. I think I want to keep the Lightning and the Power. I'm going to ditch a Force Throw. Just because I think I might actually play the Long Pike this turn. I don't know. What does chat think? Is Force Throw leaving? I'm curious to know your guys' opinion, because I'm really on the fence about it. The thing is, they don't have to ban it, right? And it is rotating out next spring. So, like, it's not like it's going to be there for next Galactic or anything anyways. Ew, that's really gross, actually. That's very rude. I think I'm just going to play the Long Pike. Ray says, yeah, Dooku hits space units as well, and you play Night Sister Warrior and Yoda to draw. I really like that idea, Barry, honestly. I might actually put that in. I actually have to look. I don't know if I have that card. Do they open fired me? I mean, that's fine. Lim says, I don't think so. It hasn't felt as oppressive as the other banned cards, and yeah, it's only hanging around for a little while longer. I think the fact of the fact that it's not around forever is going to be a big decision point for them. It does warp the format pretty bad, though. Barry says, I only have 2 hyperspace and I'm only playing 2, lol. You're only playing 2 Force Throw? That's wild. The card's really good. I feel like every deck that plays it should be playing 3. I mean, we could just pillage Force Throw them here, honestly. Probably what I'll end up doing. Although I guess if they kill that, I think this becomes a little bit different then. We still pillage, I think. Let's kill this first. This is a little bit weird because I have this pillage angle where if they play something now, I can fire spray. 2 indirect. I'm just gonna throw it on here. And then I'm gonna power this. Oh, that's right, they have 1. Just because I'm trying to lower the amount of craziness that happens here. I'm gonna Force Throw them as well. I want to really hit their hand up, beat up their hand. I don't have a light side yet. Oh, I do have a light side, so we can resource this. 2 Dooku, 3 Force Throw. Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Clockwork says, I don't know if Force Throw does feels not unlike TDR did, and they hit that. So they did, but oh, 8 indirect incoming. I think do I still pillage? So that means they're for sure... I guess I pillage. I don't have anything else to do here. What is going on with my... That's weird. My music's being weird tonight. We'll hit base. They're at base back. That's fine. I don't have enough things right now, so we do have to do this. It says not as oppressive, but it's overly efficient. It does too much for one. So I think the excessive amount of draw that we have now really put it into perspective. Because before it was fine, but once we got Kiadi and like all this draw power that came, like force throwing yourself is just fine now, and I feel like that's not okay. Do I have a way to not die here? I think I'm dead. It's like we can Kylo, but that doesn't really do anything. I guess I could force lightning and kill this, but this is raid, right? Oh no, that's that one. Okay, so hypothetically we're not dead. I have to do this. And then I have to play a weak Kylo, which kind of stinks. Guess I'll just throw this on him. Why not? Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have just hit base since that can't hit through Kylo. Because we could have done 9 to base here, which would have put us to 26. Yeah, that was definitely the right play. I messed that up. Ah, Devastator didn't matter. He had it in one action. I honestly, I think that I want it to get banned. This isn't saying, like, necessarily it deserves or not. I honestly, truly think it's 50-50. But I think it would open the format up and make it much more interesting if it was gone. You know what I mean? Like, I want to play in a format that's more open. And more, I wouldn't say open, because obviously there's a lot of decks right now that are good. But there's a lot more, you can't really play, like, super control a lot of times. Sentinels are really bad. There's just I just wish that... Probably should have kept that hand, honestly. I just don't like the fact that for one resource you can do like 9 damage to a leader, right? It makes playing later leaders really rough. Here's the Han Tarkentown deck. We're probably going to get cooked by it, given our opening hand. This is a hand that you really, really need, or a deck you really need MIGs against. Okay, well, there's MIGs, so maybe we can pull it back. Let's see. Clockwork says, that's what I mean when I say it's not unlike TDR. It's not game-breaking, but they've largely eliminated inefficiencies and downsides using it through new cards in the set. Honestly, I think TDR would have been fine if we didn't get, well, you know what? No, I'm going to take that back. Triple Dark was too good. Triple Dark putting things in active mode just made it too strong. Once we got ships that were big enough to really abuse it. Like, Triple Darking for 13 damage was just, like, not okay. Pitch this, deal 2. What is that? Bashik? Okay. Well, we'll blow that up with Tarkentown, so it's fine. Alright, well, let's do that. They cleared MIGs, which is annoying. So now we're just kind of trying to press and get through. Do I want to keep Force Lightning? I think we'll get rid of it. I feel like Lo-Fi, Kiadi Moody is strong in the Force Throw. Alexandria, that is what I've been telling everybody, and no one believes me. Kiadi Mundi is such a broken card. Yeah, no, that card is low-key absurd. And I think it's wild that no one else sees it. Do I want this power? This is the Han flip turn. I want this for next turn. Battle Fury is good. If we're playing this, we can play Mahdi, I guess. I kind of want this Battle Fury, too. I guess Infiltrators doesn't really matter in this matchup. And the reason that it became so powerful is specifically because of, like, being able to not care about discarding your own card. And this is also more that banning either or both of them would put us back in set 4 meta. That's possible. I could see that. Falco says nobody playing Force out of Aspect because there's no reason not to play red if you're on Force anyways. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Wait, they claimed initiative? Why? Alright, well, I'll dump this, I guess. Sure. I guess the other two cards in their hand aren't playable? That's like the only way they would do that. Which means we're probably good. They haven't done any damage, and this is supposed to be an aggro deck they're playing. I don't really have much for upgrades, though. I guess Battle Fury is one. That's fine. We'll discard this to draw, and we'll probably just Anakin whatever they play here. Boop, boop. Get rid of that. And we'll pass. Definitely don't need 2 Karis. And we'll play Kylo, and we should be good to go. But yeah, I think the biggest issue with Force Throw is the fact that we just put a whole bunch of draw power into the game. So now it's just like, why wouldn't you? Kind of thing. Part of me wants to Force Lightning here instead of flipping. I think we're going to do that. Because we can go here, 3. That clears that, and we can hit for 8. And we'll just flip next turn. Put Perilous down. We definitely don't need that. That's fine. We'll hit here, and then Kylo should have enough to kill. Unless they do something weird. I like to say they never actually played their leader. Battle Fury, Snapshot, and Sith Holocron, I guess. Trigger, goodbye. Yep, there we go. But yeah, at Gen Con, there was a bunch of people playing this deck. People really like this deck. And I could see the appeal. It's very satisfying to just be like, hey, Kylo flip, and there's half your health, and you're dead. GG. Like, it's a very satisfying thing to do. Witch into Battle Fury is not terrible. Oh, we're against this Han deck again. I'm gonna keep this. I think this is good enough to play against Han. Although, if they play that stupid droid again, that's going to be annoying. Hawker said it's a fun one. Does the stuff people like to do in card games? I mean, it's close to like a combo deck, right? Which is something we don't get to see a lot. What's the chance they play Open Fire? Probably not, right? Yeah, we'll just claim it's fine. Which, like, this game doesn't really have a lot of combo. So I imagine that's why people like it so much, is they're like, it's just a, like, version that we don't really have much of. I think I'm gonna play Migs. I might just stick the blaster on her. There goes that, which is annoying. Sure. This Han deck is so annoying, to be honest. I might be pillaging next turn. We don't have that much damage, but they also have a lot more board control than we do. Force Lightning. This is a Force unit, right? Yeah, I think we're taking out the shuttle. I kind of want to put Battle Fury on her, though. Although, if we do this... we can do this, and then we can pitch for Migs, which is probably better. Ultra Boost says Riftbound streams when? Honestly, I would 100% be down for that. I'm excited about that game. The trick is, I really hope they make an online client for it, so I can just play like this online. I don't have to worry about, like, webcamming or anything weird. Because I really hate streaming webcam games. It requires so much annoying setup. But I'm definitely excited for Riftbound. I got the Ari promo at Gen Con. And I got What is it called? I got that, and I got a demo deck too, so I'm excited to play some with my friends on Thursday. I only got one demo deck though, because I had a friend wait in line for me to get it. And obviously they wanted some too. What do we have? We have Lompikes in there. I guess I could make them discard with Pillage. It's not a bad idea. Let's swing first. Let's make it unappealing for them to attack us. Yeah, is anyone else interested in Riftbound at all? I feel like even for a League of Legends thing, it's kind of been a little bit under the radar lately. It's supposed to come out in like a month. I like that the gameplay is really unique. Okay. Oh, and we're definitely getting hit by that. Let's pillage opponent. Because that'll trigger MIGs, which means I can take out the C-3PO. You can't let Han keep C-3PO, because if they do, all of a sudden they just get to, like, draw a billion cards, and you can't deal with it. Is Han flipping now? What do I mean? Oh, they have 2 5-drops. That's what happened. That is fair. We will get rid of this with Tarkin. They'll get rid of ours with Tarkin. Do we have light and dark? No, just dark. But that's probably fine. Okay, so that's piloting. I'm assuming? I guess they could put it on the ground. Nope. Alright, let's put another Lompike down. Pretty sure we're just always Anakining here. So she'll stop the Han piloting from going off too hard. Oh, they didn't resource either. Discard that. They have Bamboozle on top, so good to know. They could Bamboozle the Kylo. Return each upgrade to its owner's hand. Well, that's really annoying. Does it like normally play Bamboozle? I feel like I got sided against. We don't have Snapshot, right? Yeah, so we can't punish him for it. I guess we can get a bunch of cards to our hand. That's kind of neat. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we put Hotshot and all this stuff back in our hand, so we can just play it. Are they going to... So if they Han flip into space... Yeah, they go back up to 4. Jeez, they just have all the upgrade hate in this deck. Holy smokes. Alright, so we do have Perilous, which isn't bad. We could also flip here. I think we're flipping and racing at this point. So we'll deploy Kylo. Battle Fury for sure. So let's see. We have 5 more. We want to be able to play this on Han too. I think this for sure. And then we leave the Holocron. So right now we have 4. No, we do want to play the Holocron as well. We're going to get Bamboozled and we'll re-put everything on Kylo. Or on Anakin, rather. I guess we could re-put it on Kylo. Or no. We want to be able to attack, so... Another Bamboozle? That's really annoying. Well, now this becomes a lot harder. Also, we could have got around this if we just had a Snapshot, but we didn't. So they're going to put me to 15? Or says, yeah, this is the same person you played last game. Say that you missed upgrade hate before. They made a quick switch. I know, right? I feel like I got sided against. That's fine, though. I think we might still have a chance at winning this. Because we have 6, so 8, 13, 15. I mean, we have, I think, enough actions where we still win. So that puts them to 18. And then Battle Fury on Anakin wins, assuming they don't have a way to stop me, which it's decently possible that they do. Third Bamboozle, or any sort of tap effect, or... Oh, Boshik's not going to do it. That's game. Alright, let's give him a minute so we're not playing against the same person again. Main deck Bamboozle. Then again, maybe... Honestly, in that Han deck, main deck Bamboozle I think just makes sense. Not just because it's good against Kylo, but like usually you have extra cards because of 3PO and stuff. And Boshik, so I feel like pitching a card for it is just really easy. I wonder how many fewer players there are on here right now. It was really, really fun playing on Carabas right before Galactics, because there was like 100 to 150 games going on, and I feel like everyone was playing like good decks. It was just a really big, really, really fun time to play on here. Let's go... Don't have a good thing for Force Throw. So, it was so much fun. And now people are back on their silly decks, which I mean, it's fine. Nothing in the world to play silly decks online. But it was really fun for a while to just be in like a super competitive space. Even with the online stuff. There's a Migs. I feel like there's a decent chance we get Force Thrown here, so I'm going to swing first. Nope, didn't have it. So we can pitch this, deal 2 to Gunji. And I think we Force Throw them. Or we could Perilous. Perilous is also fine. Let's just do that. More Force Throws. Oh, we don't have a... Oh, I guess they're just gonna give it to me. I wonder how many people are sick of playing, because I imagine there's a lot of this deck going around online right now. Just because people are all trying it out. Let's see, Clockwork says, you planning on coming down to Chicago for the limited PQ this month? I'm planning on it right now. I really want to. I love playing limited, so... This one's kind of on the fence. We'll mulligan, see what we get. That's fine. But I love, love, love playing limited, so I'm really excited to come down and play it. Infused Brawler, that's fine. Infused Brawler is a weird choice for Thrawn. It's a weird deck. Just... Are you going to be down there, Clockwork? Playing at the limited PQ? Sure, we'll just hit face, I guess. Another Infused Brawler? It's like an aggro. I guess Thrawn Red a lot of times is aggro. So maybe I should have traded? It's always so hard to know. We can play Sage and Force Throw here if we want, which is pretty solid. Yeah, Pastimes is your local? Oh, sick. Pastimes is a nice store. I like that store a lot. Yeah, if anyone's ever in the Chicago area... Oh, there's their Force Throw. I recommend Pastimes pretty heavily. Alright, fine. We'll do it to you. 2 can play this game. They also have really good pricing on their PQs, which is really nice. The last time I was down there, though, I got absolutely destroyed. The last PQ I went down there, I just got absolutely wrecked. Oh, they had... Oh, no, Lightning is what they discarded. I'm okay with Tarkin Towning that. We'll drop Secretive Sage, and we'll pass. I guess we'll resource the Lampike and be our next turn play. Talzin's Assassin. There goes that. We'll just power it. I want to point out they've played no Win Defeated effects yet. Why are they on Thrawn? Do I want to... Man, I want to play these cards. That's kind of annoying. Power of the Dark Side, I think, is just too good, so we just won't discard, I guess. We'll just put the lightsaber on the Sage. Sweaty for sure. Ah, that's good, though. That's good stuff. There you go. There's a double. There's a win defeated effect. I'm not going to trigger it, but... That's fine. That clears the shield off client, too, which is really good. I'm surprised he didn't pass and play that after. I guess power kind of lost its point at this point. Just because they have a bunch of units. So I think we're going to Perilous the Thrawn and just keep swinging. I'm a habitual deck switcher, but play draft or sealed once or twice a week, so I'm looking forward to it as one chance to get some sneak points. That's funny. Yeah, and I wish it was draft. I think it's sealed, though, right? Which is, like, a lot less skillful, unfortunately. Not that there's anything, like, overtly wrong with that or anything, because it does go a lot quicker, but I wish we were playing draft. Yeah, because, like, draft is just so much more skillful than sealed. You can just get lucky in sealed and, like, just have a really crazy pool. Also, that means you're kind of stuck on leaders, too, which kind of stinks. I kind of want to save this Secretive Sage if I can. We can lightning for 2. That works, right? Yeah, I can lightning for 2. And then I can Perilous the Thrawn. There we go. Ew, a third Force Throw? Or no, that's a second one. Never mind. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't do anything about that now. Liam says I played against a super cool Thrawn green deck that made aggressive use of Sifo-Dyas to go super with clones. Very fun to see. I was actually trying that out a little while ago, funnily enough. And yeah, it's a blast. I love it. I was like, how do I use this Sifo-Dyas card? Because it's such a neat card. And I couldn't figure out how to actually play it. So... I mean, I think we're still Kyloing here. I'm gonna discard first, though. I just want to get a new card, honestly. But yeah, because the Sifo-Dyas card, like, that's such a cool card that, like, we'll never really see much play. Because it kind of needs to be doubled to be any good at all. Well, we'll deploy lightsaber, snapshot, trigger our attack, and we'll just go to base. We'll just force them to do something about this. Like, there's a lot of outs. But, we'll force them to have one. Power of the Dark Side. Force Throw. Well, they already did 2 Force Throws, so it's pretty unlikely they have another Force Throw. So I guess if they don't have Power of the Dark Side, we actually might just win. That is one of the best things about this deck, is sometimes you just get lines where your opponent doesn't have outs and you lose. Ironically, they probably should have saved a Force Throw for this specific circumstance. I don't think that's enough, right? Yeah, we still have enough for game. Oh, that'll be enough, though. Okay, so we don't have game anymore. They have 11 damage, which doesn't kill me. So we're gonna try a Witch of the Mist play, I guess. Oh, I forget. What overrides hidden? Yeah, because now we're a Sentinel, which I don't really like, but it's fine. I don't think there's much that this makes us lose to now. But this plus Snapshot is exactly game. Yeah, we just have to claim and hope they don't have a way to kill this. That's fine. Daring Raid? I think they played that earlier, right? No, that was last game. Maybe fine? Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like that's... Oh, nope, there it goes. That's kind of how it is with Kylo, right? You kind of just have to hope they don't have it. I think I'm dead. Aw, dang. Yep. It's... Aw, dang indeed. Oh, geez, they had hella answers. Yep, no, I'm dead. Yep, if they have the outs, they have the outs. But if they don't have the outs, then we get to cook. Super dead. Super dead indeed. uh... We do have a lot of stuff here. Asajj is out. So we have, what, Witch plus Holocron into Fallen Lightsaber? Well, we'll try this. I don't know if that's correct. We're probably supposed to mulligan to try and get Migs here, but we'll give it a shot. And by the way, if anyone wants to support the channel and get the cool green name like Clockwork Gadget has with the little star next to him, that means he's subscribed to the channel, and I really, really appreciate that because it helps support and helps me do more streams and more videos. We'll throw the holocron on. We will pitch the snapshot and pass. I think we torch the Anakin for now. I guess we could have put Lompike down. That'd have been fine too. I guess going this route is a little spooky, just because if they have power of the dark side, we can kind of get cooked. So there's the indirect, that's fine. They don't have it, right? There's no way they have power of the dark side. They had power of the dark side. That's what's spooky about this deck, right? Sometimes you just have to play into stuff. And if you die, you kind of are just super dead. Because I don't think there's a way for me to win any... Well, maybe not. I guess we are against Asajj. If this was like a real meta deck, I think we would just be cooked. But this is like doable. This is comebackable. I do really wish we had that Anakin now, though. I guess we don't have a light side card yet, but still. Comes the indirect. Punish for turn 2 upgrade by part of the dark side is usually game. Yeah, especially because I spent 2 upgrades on it, right? Ooh, and that Ogdo is just gonna eat all my stuff. Oh, well, we did draw an Anakin. We can try to... Kills that. I do think it's funny that all of a sudden, like, Force Lightning is actually really good. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm gonna mispronounce this. I'm gonna go Linke TCG. Do you still play Dragon Ball TCG? I started playing, now I'm really enjoying it. I definitely do. Dragon Ball is still, honestly, my favorite TCG of all time. Star Wars is a very, very, very close second, to be fair. But I love me some Dragon Ball Masters. It's a little harder to make content for, though, because there's no, like, online client for it. It's gotta be, and there just isn't as many events, and it's a lot smaller community. But yeah, I loved it. I played at the regional at, oh god, there's a giant Banshee, I just noticed. I played in the regional at Gen Con, didn't do particularly well, but yeah, no, I played all the time. I've been playing Tapion lately, and I'm super, super excited for the new decks that are coming out in the next set that they just showed. Focus for sure. I had like a dozen Force Lightning in my trade binder that I've offloaded the last week or two. Big value. See, I knew that deck was going to be good or that card was going to be good eventually. It's just a really strong effect. What am I even doing here? Honestly, I think we're a little cooked. That Banshee just hits for so much. And they're way ahead too, so I didn't have any way to out anything. Kylo also doesn't do great into like space aggro, I feel like. Since you can't do your big thing until 7, kind of puts you behind a lot on like space tempo decks. Like I imagine Kazuda's probably pretty hard. Unless you specifically open MIGs. But let's see, we have 9. So 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 9, 22? I mean, we do have enough damage to kill here, but I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it all. Because we can do bam, 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 trigger. Do that. So, like, we actually... Oh, no, we're 1 short. I miscounted somehow. Not that it matters. They can 2-action us here. But yeah, I remember Force Lightning was always something, like, I'm like, this card just seems so good. Like, it has to be good at some point. And it just got really overlooked because, like, Darkside Red was never much of a thing. Like, there was little things you could do with it, but it never really got super popular. Because, like, you had, like, Vader 1, but Vader 1 doesn't really want it because you didn't play a lot of Force units. And you had, Bosk decks were also red, but, like, those were, you would just use the green or blue. I think we'll keep this. You just use the green or blue stuff, right? You didn't really need... I'm playing into a Power of the Dark Side again. I'm probably gonna lose. Man, Power of the Dark Side's so good against this Kylo deck. I guess I could not equip. That just seems rough, though. We'll claim... I'm also not opening MIGs, which is a little spooky. Well, speak of the devil, there he is. Wait, what did they do damage with? Oh, they took the shield off my guy. Okay, so we're gonna change up a little bit. We're not gonna Battle Fury. Instead, we're gonna Tarkenton this away. And we're gonna go with a MIGs line, I think. Ogda Bogdo will power that. That's just the best play. Alright, so not as explosive, but much safer. Oh, I could have discarded there, to be fair. Okay. So that's out there. I think we just go the MIGs route rather than the equip route. Gonna do that to do 1 again. We will Kylo, pitching the snapshot because we want to get that in there for sure. Swing here. We don't want to play another MIGs because that would kill this MIGs. We put a heroic. Oh no, we have 2 heroic resolves. So we might as well get rid of one of those. I'm assuming he's gonna trade into the MIGs because keeping MIGs up against this deck is awful. But we'll see. Which we have a MIGs and a constructed here. Get my damage in while I can. Gains attack. Attack with this. I don't know how I feel. Takedown. I might just throw the Lompike. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just throw the Lompike. What do we resource? Secretive Sage? That's fine. We can do this. Pitch the Heroic Resolve. Okay, we just got MIGs for days, I guess. We do have Light and Dark, right? Yes, we do. So we're good on Anakin this turn if we want it. Which is really good, because if they flip this to the ground, Anakin one-shots it. What's that? Perilous. I'm gonna do this in discard first, because I want them to flip the Rasage. Come on, you know you want to. Just flip it over. What's the worst that could happen? Come on. They're thinking about it. They're thinking super hard. This is a Perilous, right? Yeah, that's fine. Anything? Bueller? They claimed initiative. Interesting. I think we're gonna drop this pillage then. Honestly, I think we pillage and force throw them. We don't even bother with the MiGs. We're just gonna end up with so many more cards than them. I think we don't even care about the aggro anymore. Shadowed Instincts. Ooh, and there goes the Anakin. Good to go. They drew another one. Of course they did. I think we're just gonna Anakin here. Yeah, it's fine. Put this on. And I guess we'll just snapshot right away. We're just gonna go to base. No need to be fancy about it. Asajj comes down. That's fine. I'm gonna swing and we're gonna shield. Let's shield Asajj and Kylo. So stop her from actually damaging him. And we'll claim another pillage. We're gonna keep that because if they swing first, we can just empty their hand. No matter what, we're doing this first. Yep, they did, so we can pillage them again. And that'll just end the game. Sure, Asajj can kill Kylo, but they'll have no cards, so we're fine with that. Did they draw a third Anakin? These guys are broken. Doesn't really matter. There's no way they're living this game anymore. I'm gonna do it the cool way. Killing with MiGs. I will give them a minute. I do wonder, is this deck better or worse with Force Throw gone? I feel like it's like a good card and all, but it's not like the point of the deck. I'm not getting as much benefit as I am out of like a Talzin. So part of me wonders if this deck actually gets better if Force Throw gets banned. Because that stops like Force Throw Crate from killing Kylo and like stupid shit like that. And from them like emptying your hand since it doesn't have a lot of draw and stuff. So it makes me wonder, like, yeah, does this deck get better or worse if Force Throw gets banned? So I don't think anything else is getting banned. Clockwork says, Buddy and I tried to turn this Kylo Tarkantag into Mando Tribal for fun. That is a very different deck. We're definitely keeping because we got a MiGs. I feel like Pillage could actually be good here. Oop, not that one. Let's do the Long Pike. Darksaber off aspect? Oh boy. Doing all sorts of silly shenanigans. Are they going to play something? They did. That was their mistake. Consulars exploding. I don't want to deal with that card. That's fine. Why can't I hotshot? Oh, hotshot's off aspect. I didn't even realize that. That's funny. I definitely should have kept this, so well. I guess we'll equip this? The only time we'll ever play a Heroic Resolve. Ooh. Hold on a sec, I lost my music a little bit. Oh no, it's not my headphones, it's the thing being weird. There we go. I don't know what's going on with the music tonight. Okay. I think we just pillage them then. Keeps a lot of the same bones with the MIGs and stuff. Deploy is like Foundling on Kylo to turn him into Mandalorian and then Darksaber on him. That is pretty funny. I'll give you that. What did we get? Ooh, we got a Yoda. I'll take that. Power is so good here. I think we get rid of the Sage. Keep the Karis. Yep, because power eliminates that. Play this, and then Kylo will get a draw. Guess we don't need 2 lightnings. It's not good, but I think it makes the best Mando tribal leader so far. That's fair. Mando's been in a rough spot. Well, I don't like that. We'll just play a Lompike, I guess. What have we resource? Another Force Lightning? That's fine. I think we take the last card out of their hand. Whenever you can empty your opponent's... Oh, it wasn't even that good. Normally, whenever you can empty your opponent's hand, it's really crazy. Being said, I don't need this pillage. I do need to set it up so that I have some way to out Avar when she comes out. Because she'll come out on this turn. Well, I guess this has to be something that uses Force. Otherwise, she actually won't come out on this turn, funnily enough. So what is it? Yoda? They soft passed. Interesting. Well, we can do this for sure. That's non-committal. They passed again. Do we claim? What are they stopping for? What would that be? I mean, we have Snapshot now. Maybe we just go? What are we getting? We're getting Heroic Resolve, Constructed Lightsaber, and Snapshot? No, we're just getting Snapshot and Constructed. I mean, I'll bite, sure. Oh, they flipped. No, never mind. I guess they just didn't have anything. I guess they were trying to bluff me? Not honestly the worst idea. I did consider not flipping there. Hi, Pastrami. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome back. Even Yoda not really interesting here, so not sure what they're signaling. I mean, they're signaling, like, something where they're like, I want to get Force first, so that, like, a Var flip can come out. Yoda gets a Var flip. That's the big thing, because it reduces the 9 to an 8. So they would Yoda plus a Var, which would be pretty strong. And probably enough to kill Kylo, too, because that'd be 10 damage. They could also have been signaling Rival's Fall would be like another thing too. But Rival's Fall like is just kind of whatever at that point. Like no matter what I do. Plus if they have Rival's Fall, that means Avar is not coming out that turn. So that's kind of why I decided to flip. Oh, there she is again. Alrighty, we will go first. Not much there. Double pillage is interesting. I think we mulligan though. Okay, so that's hella early stuff. I'm still not sure how I feel about Witch of the Mist. Maybe it's just the best option. It does get Sentinel with Constructed Lightsaber too, which is pretty good. We'll throw that out. The wolf, which is fine. Do I put a constructed lightsaber on this thing? I guess if we get Fell the Dragon, it gets really scary. But if they don't have that, like, we're in a really good spot. I guess they can't even do it this turn, so we'll just do that. There's that. I'm assuming they're going to claim. Yep. We'll pitch the holocron. And we'll pass. Power's good, but not needed right now. Shatterpoint is actually probably fine. Do I play a Sage here? I guess we should Kylo first. I just drew another Fallen Lightsaber. Okay. I don't know if I want a power here. I feel like that's a waste. We could do this. Maybe it's better to drop the lightning. Lightning plus TT still gets there too. No, it's fine. I don't really think I care that much about the Gunji. Battle Fury is interesting. We don't have both. Oh, we do have both for Anakin. So that should be our turn 5. Guess we can put the lightning down. I might regret that later if I need it to kill a Var. Attacks with Gunji. We can also do that. The question becomes, is it better to Battle Fury? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pitch with Kylo first. For a draw. Force Throw is neat too. I'm kind of trying to bait him because I'm a little scared of a removal piece here if I throw the Fallen Lightsaber on the Sage. Cheer it. That's interesting. 5 can reduce it down. I guess that's Fallen Lightsaber plus Force Throw. Because even if we get a 1, then sure it dies to Secretive Sage. Guess if they have a 0, it's spooky, but I don't think a Var normally plays the 0 thing. There's 1. Good news is we only needed 1. That's fine. And then this isn't enough to kill the Gunji, so we'll just pass. I would rather have the lightning than the Var, or than the Karas. We have Light on Dark, so Anakin can come down this turn. We haven't done any damage to base, which is a little spooky. Not sure how I feel about that. So there's that. I'm gonna swing before I get like Shatter Pointed or something weird. That also makes Gunji target countable. On 6, Alaya. Let's get rid of her. And I think we will blow up the Gunji at this point. Nothing to discard, so we'll pass. Honestly, I think keeping multiple powers is just the way to go. I have good stuff on board, and we need to make sure Avar doesn't take the game over. That's their only comeback now, I think, is like a big Avar flip to do some damage. Or like Yoda, but even then, it's not the end of the world. What are we getting right now? Holocron. We have some pretty good stuff, honestly. Maybe we just burn a power here. No, I don't like that play. We're just gonna do the normal thing. Okay, so Shatter Point comes down for Anakin. They've still only used the Force once, so we should be good to go with this. So we'll put that on him. We'll put Battle Fury on him. Put Holocron on him. I suppose I should have put Lightsaber. Battle Fury was probably wrong. That's fine. And we just do a ton of damage too, I suppose. They now have to out this or they lose. This is another reason why I'm playing Rivals Fall in all my blue decks now. Because usually I feel like this first Kylo attack doesn't always kill you completely, but the second one like 100% does no matter what. See, there's the Rivals Fall, but it kind of came a little too late. Out comes Avar. Oh, they claimed initiative. I'll put this in play then. I'm gonna save the Anakin in case I need it. Now we have 2 things on board that kill. Oh, because I didn't use Force. That's why Avar didn't come out. Good to know, good to know. There's the Yoda. So I think we're gonna power that. And when Avar comes out... Oh no, we can't Force Lightning her, unfortunately. I still think we'll clear the Yoda, though. Avar does more damage. But... Interesting, they did it that way. I think we just put Anakin down and minus. Because now they can't clear my stuff and they're at 24 damage. Alright, we'll claim. There's some Migses, which actually don't need 2 of those. The only time I don't want to see Migs, like, ever in this deck. The last turn of the game. Small Avar, yes. Small cute Avar. Well, she's big now, but I don't think it matters anymore. I can't think of anything that helps him. Maybe a big Sentinel? That's the only thing I can think of. There's the GG. Ooh, sorry, I'm yawning a little bit. At Gen Con, I actually kind of fixed my sleep schedule accidentally. So I had to get up early for a bunch of events. So now I'm not used to staying up till 2 o'clock anymore. So I'm getting sleepy. Even though it's not even midnight here yet. Normally I can stay up till at least like 2. Hi Panda, hope you're doing well. We're having a good night. It's okay. We'll mulligan it. This is mostly the same. One of these days I've got to go for this Mahdi play because it's funny. Let's start off with Kylo. Ooh, there's Migs for next turn. That's pretty nice. They do have the Pride, which is annoying. Don't need 2 of these. God, Pride on 1 is so crazy. Especially in Boba Fett. It just does so much damage for nothing. I wonder if Pride would ever be usable in this deck. Probably not, because Kylo's action, like, always puts you behind on tempo. But it is pretty fancy. Casual 5 damage to base. We'll throw Migs down and try and clear this Pride. Discarding this, dealing 2 there. Tarkin Town will clear. Do we clear the super laser tech? I think we do. I don't want it killing Migs. I guess I did have another Migs. I could have probably gotten away with that. Maybe that was wrong. Could have been wrong. Liam says, need a card that says when you would draw a card below a certain cost, discard it and draw again. But for each card discarded, you would take base damage or something? Interesting. That would be kind of a cool card, actually. What was that, a Daring Raid? Evening, lunch. You're going to be at the Misty Mountain PQ Saturday? If so, I'll see you there. Yes, I will be, lights out, and good night to you. Hope you're doing well. And, yep, I'll be there on Sunday. Pretty sure I'm still playing good old Yoda. Ooh, we have 2 really good plays here. Force Lightning or Pillage? I think it's Force Lightning. As much as I want to empty their hand, I think preventing the Boba Flip is just better. But yep, I'll be playing good old Yoda Red. I have been considering a couple changes. I'm not 100% sure which one I want to do yet. Ooh, that Anakin's pretty good too. So I have Dark Light, yeah. This could be a power turn, in which case we play Migs, so we don't need the Secretive Sage. And go away. That's fine. I'm assuming we might get hit with the Ruthless Raider here, which would be like the worst thing we could get hit with. Or like the 8. Oh, open fire's fine. I don't mind that. We'll pop Mix down, sure. Do you know what you're playing yet, Lights Out at the PQ? Just out of curiosity. Oh, we don't need 2 Anakins. One's fine. Plays a Maul. Okay, okay. I think we're pillaging then. Meh, I guess maybe Anakin was right. Yeah, I have a lot of damage. I should have Anakin there, I think. OB and TIE Bomber. Alright, we still don't need a billion Anakins. I guess we actually... Oh no, we have Snapshot. Alright, what are we getting hit with here? Yeah, I think I like the Anakin better, honestly. I'm gonna use it now. Just try and get around my misplay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Good news is we can absorb all the damage from that. I'm just gonna kill the Witch of the Mist, it's fine. Do we flip Kylo with no equipments? I think the answer is no. Swinging with Anakin. You know, we probably should have flipped Kylo first there. If they have another planetary, we could lose because of that. Okay, they didn't. I'm just gonna deploy. Should have discarded first, now looking at this hand. Do I even want the Heroic Resolve? I guess we will. No reason not to hit base, so we're just gonna do that. So this hits for 4. I'm gonna keep all these. What do we die to here from this? 27. Of course we're 1 damage short. I don't have like a hot shot, right? No. I think we force throw them. I think we force throw them here. Because then we can probably take down this bomber. If they pitch a 1, this is really bad. They're thinking pretty hard over there. Open fire, so we'll take this out. Devastator would oh. Speak of the devil. I can clear that, which is good. If he's smart, he'll kill the Anakin, because the HK does the 1 damage anyways. He did do that, so he's going to put me to 1. This doesn't have, like, anything. Yeah, no. Oh, no, the Boba indirect. Did I have a way around that? I actually don't think I did. No, because it's 5 no matter what. I always forget that Avenger or Devastator with the Boba Fett, you can do the damage to the base. I always forget that. Not something you should be forgetting. good news is I should be streaming again tomorrow, and I'm going to start a little earlier, too. Oops. Oh. My headphones came out. One sec. Yeah, hold on. Okay, can you not? Oh my god, of course this is happening. Give me 1 sec and I will fix the music. Oh, and this hand is bad too. Wonderful. Do this, discard this. Uh, there we go. Okay, fixed. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry, everybody. Ooh, we drew a secretive sage. That's actually very useful. We'll pass the Lombike down for sure. Are we force throwing, or are we battle furying, or are we power the dark siding? Power's probably not great right now. I'm probably just gonna end up force throwing them. Kind of just seeing what happens. Battle Fury is good, but it would require us to discard like a reasonably good card. Do you think it's funny that a bunch of people are playing this probe droid now? Just because there's a whole bunch of like random upgrades on things? Things like Secretive Sage. Okay, Super Laser Tech kills this, so that's good for us. I think we Force Lightning this. Not only does it kill it, it stops it from dealing damage too. And in that case, I will pitch the Battle Fury. Ooh, Pillage is interesting. I think we're playing that this turn. It was like Pillage or Lompike, right? But we'll swing with the Sage first and see if power's needed. So if they play another 4-drop ship, although I guess we're on 4 and not 5 this time. So it's not like an automatic power. It could be Pillage into first action power. Next turn. Another droid. Okay, so we're definitely pillaging now because it empties their hand. Oh, well, that's annoying. They pitched a Kylo silencer. They can play that. It's actually really unfortunate. Throws a lot of stuff off because now they can threaten Boba Flip next turn, and I don't have a good answer for it. Ooh, that's really bad too. Okay. What am I even doing now? I don't even have a card for me to force throw anymore. I guess we'll Kylo first and see what we get. Another force throw. It's like the worst time ever to have a force throw. I mean, I could force throw this power onto the gunship and then kill it, but I don't know if that's actually good. It's like the only play I have, though. Because I can't let Boba get on this. I will just lose. That's such a waste of a turn, you know? Magus doesn't really do anything. I need to draw cards. Boba's gonna flip. Maybe they have a big card in hand? That's like the only way I get out of this. interesting. I think that was wrong. I'm gonna say that was an incorrect play. Because they just opened themselves up. I guess that was the third force throw, to be fair. Which is pretty unlikely to, like, happen. Another Sage. Might as well play a Lompike. What did we lose? Of course we lost Anakin, like the one card I want. It's just... We weren't meant to win this game, I'm sorry. This game was cooked from the start. I mean, we're on 7. We have Kylo Flip now. What do we have? We have a Fallen Lightsaber and 2 Heroic Resolves, which is not good. So I guess Lompike clears this. And then we kill Boba with Kylo after we pitch for this Holocron. Guess that's where we're at. Honestly, I guess we could leave Boba there. It's not like he's doing anything. Daring Raid? What are they? Oh, they hit base with it. That's fine. Pitch the Holocron. And Kylo comes out. Holocron goes on. Fury goes on. Lightsaber goes on. I mean, it's large, that's for sure. Discard a card. We'll do damage to Lompike. I mean, we're threatening game now. They have to do something about this. Can a giant Kylo just be enough? I don't actually know. Oh, I guess Devastator. Or Avenger. Just forget which one it is. The 8-drop. 8-drop Star Destroyer kills us, and there's nothing we can do about it. But if they don't have that, I think we're good. Did they draw it off the top? Because I emptied their hand, so they would have had to literally have it be the top 2 cards of their deck. Haven't played any yet. They haven't... 8 indirect? 8 indirect is fine. That is not a problem. Because that is game. Sometimes you just gotta put it on, gotta have it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm just curious how much I've seen. Well, I guess it's not that much. Oh, Jesus, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, there's a whole bunch too. They're coming in clumps. That's funny. Speaking of clumps, I wished it into existence. I do want to take this time for everyone to say, please, please, please like the video. It helps with the algorithm, gets me more views, and gets it out to people that have not seen me before. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please, please do so. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can get full monetization, which would be very nice for the channel. And if you want to support us, there's Patreon in the description, as well as subscribing to the channel. Let's see, we're definitely Secretive Saging on 1. We'll try a Mahdi play this time. I think these force throws are also going to be very important, so I guess I want to do this. I'm going to do the pitch first. Yeah, because there's Migs. That's actually fine, because Migs can't get through Secretive Sage on the first turn. And if they want to kill this, that lets me kill their Migs. Which I feel like Runaway Migs is like one of the easiest ways for this to go badly. We'll get rid of the lightning. You know, I don't actually know the interaction with Force Throw. I'm assuming he would still get to do the damage, so we're going to have to trade here. I don't know 100% if that's right, but that's how I would assume. Discards a card, we'll do the same. Secretive Sage comes out. Unfortunately, we kind of just have to claim. I don't like it, but I don't think blind force throwing's correct here. So we're going into 4. I'm pretty sure we're just playing a Lawn Pike, but let's pitch this first. Ooh, actually Perilous might be the right play. Sure, I'm fine with this. Do we have light and dark? We don't have either right now, funnily enough. We'll pass. Put the holocron down. Oh, I guess I could have put Lombike down here, huh? We'll pitch this. What do they have for their setup? They don't have Snap, but they do have Double Fallen, which is pretty spooky. We do have the bigger unit here now, though, which is nice. They could have Power. Power would suck. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunate. We'll claim. That's our light side, right? It is. We already have a snapshot? We do, so we'll get rid of the snap. Pitch that. That fully turns on Anakin. They're just gonna swing with Karis? Oh, they're gonna hotshot with Karis. Oh no, they're just regular equipping a hotshot? In that case, we'll definitely blow it up. Discarding a card with Kylo, we'll claim. I kind of wish, it kind of sinks that this deck doesn't have any big stuff to throw with Force Throw. I feel like a couple crates wouldn't go amiss. So we're on 7s, so this is Kylo turn. They don't have much to do with it though. I think I kind of want to Force Throw them here. I would love to be able to kill this Lompike and open only one. Are they just gonna Kylo? No, they're gonna Anakin me. It's not ideal. That means they don't have much of a Kylo this turn, though. I think that means we do flip. So what, we get Constructed plus Snap. Constructed plus Snap. This will allow us to hit base, I assume. Actually, no, we're gonna clear... Did we clear the Anakin? I think we go here. I guess Force Throw on their part would be annoying right now. They're gonna get a bigger Kylo, which kind of stinks. But I don't think there's much I can do about it at this point. And they still don't have Snapshot, so I'm gonna get it to react to whatever they do. Ooh, Lightning. Is that... Yeah, that's just gonna one-shot me. Well, in that case, we'll trade here. And we have double power, so if they do a flip, we're actually in a good spot. There's Migs. I'm gonna Force Throw them. Only a 1, that kind of stinks. It's actually really unfortunate that it was a 1, because now we can't... Oh, we can do it this way. Okay, that's fine. Power. We played this whole game around basically making it so we can power their Kylo. Can I play my card? Carabast, you alright there, buddy? Oh, there we go. They were just a little sleepy. I'm just gonna keep all this stuff at this point. Do I have another Lompike? I don't. Sage doesn't do anything. Actually, I lied. It does do something. We have to clear that so we can power still. Are they really not gonna flip anymore? I guess that's kind of smart. They know I play power because they've seen one. If there's one, there's three. Not having snapshot makes this really hard for him. Oh, that's spooky though. I don't like that. Well, we'll still kill this. Ah, these cards all stink. Lompike saves him from... Yep, there's that. He's gonna be big. Jesus, he's very big. Oh, did he get a snapshot when I wasn't looking? He must have discarded it last turn. Yeah, I think that's game then. I tried to get around it and I couldn't quite. Yep, that's fair. I do feel like I got greedy with the discards. Because generally the person who flips Kylo second kind of wins. Because you get a bigger Kylo. I wouldn't mind playing that again. Nope, Anakin blue. Got Mig, so we'll keep. Anakin blue. Guess like this. Well, we're definitely gonna do this. And blow up the Adigalia. I don't know if I want to put another Anakin down. I guess I don't have light side right now. I could just do the Witch the Mist though, it's probably better. Put the Yaddle down. I think we're just gonna throw a lightsaber on Migs. Ooh, that's pretty good. I mean, that did also take a lot of cards out of his hand, so maybe I'm okay with that. Oh, I forced through him and he discarded snapshot. Thank you, Alexandria. I missed that. Let's do this first. I think we're just... Ooh, that's a draw too. That kind of sucks. We'll just play the Lompike. This away. We still don't have a light side, right? Yeah, no. That, I think, honestly, is probably fine. Play the Sage. Do I want to discard? Yeah, I think I do still. Yeah, that's not terrible. This would be a lot better if we had a light side card in our discard pile. There's a 2. Okay, so they took a shield off. I think we're powering here. I don't really want to do that, though. Actually, maybe it's just Anakin. That really neuters the Itinerant Warrior. Oh, I guess Anakin effect still kills the Sage. Yeah, that was a misplay. I am definitely getting sleepy. I can tell. I'm making bad plays. Not mathing Anakins correctly. Well, for Force Throw, at least they're only doing 1. I guess we could have done the 3. Then Anakin kills him, though. Do I just snap Kylo here? Yeah, I kind of think we're screwed either way at this point, to be honest, but put that on. I guess put constructed on. Does it really matter? I'm just gonna do this into this into this, I think. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we're just gonna instantly get Rivals Falled. Rivals Fall, Force Throw Crate. I mean, that's fine because we have whatchamacallit on here. We have Saboteur, so that doesn't actually matter. Shatterpoint. There goes Anakin. I guess we'll claim. They do have 12 damage here. They're just going to sack everything into it. That's fair. That's probably correct, to be honest. Well, I have just the hot shot. Well, let's kill this. But I think we're SOL now. They've gotten to a point of parity where I can't really do much. And I'm running out of cards. I guess we'll keep all these. I could do little chunks of damage here and there, but yeah, like they're gonna have big boy units now. And I can't do anything about that. Especially because I've used 2 of my powers. Only 1. One down here? No, only 1. Still though, yep, there's A. He's not even gonna bother. I mean, I can clear it with Force Lightning, but so it's gonna be Luke plus 4. No, just, yep, there's another one. Yeah, no, we're cooked. Absolutely cooked. This does emphasize one thing about this deck, though, that I think you have to keep in mind if you're going to play it, is it is good into, like, tournament stuff. I don't think it's good necessarily into random deck number 7, because, like, in a competitive event right now, you probably won't see any Anakins, just because Han 2 is, like, kind of better. However, Anakin is a more control-y version, or a more control-ish deck, which is way better into Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren has a hard time. Yeah, no, we're super dead. Has a hard time against like control-style decks, especially ones with restore. It's one thing if you're like playing like a dark side control deck that maybe doesn't have a lot of restore. But against this, it's just gonna always be really hard, because all they have to do is not die. Oh, Alexandria sobs and Anakin Blue Main. Yeah, he's in a tough spot right now. He has the really hard issue of when everyone's using Force Throw. Like, Force Throwing for 7 is not hard. And if you flip that Anakin and just immediately get a Luke Force Throw at your head, yeah, that's not gonna work. I do think he's a deck that could really come back really hard, though, if Force Throw gets banned. Because that means he gets a lot stickier, and more importantly, his ability to turn 2/4s, like if you both play a Yaddle, for example, Anakin's Yaddle actually kills the other Yaddle, which is something only really he can do that effectively. So if Force Throw goes away, I think Anakin Blue actually comes back pretty hard. Probably Force Anakin Blue. And you just play a lot of the red, like the Han 2 stuff. Oh, my friend, I'm gonna win this because I went first. Oh, we both get to do it. Well, mutual destructive MIGs. Actually, says, I feel like he's conditionally better than Han 2 except for that and being super initiative dependent. I think he's rough into Han 2, and he's kind of rough into Talzin as well. Just because Talzin comes out a turn earlier and gets to be more aggressive than him. Which is unfortunate because that's a big part of the meta right now. But he's still a really good leader. +2 attack on something on attack has only gotten better with all the like 2/4 statted units on 1. Interesting. He went to face? That is surprising to me. I don't think that was right. But okay. But yeah, I love that deck a lot too. That's actually the deck I played at the PQ like a couple months ago. Did very poorly, but still a super fun deck. He also kind of has problems with Vader's space too. Unless you're playing like Bombing Run in the main, which I probably would be doing right now to be fair, if I was playing him. I'm main decking Bombing Run in my Yoda deck for the same reason. Alrighty. Wait, what? There's Timely as Starship? Oh no, they discarded the Timely. Weird, okay. Sure, if that's what you want to do. We'll pitch the Snapshot, kill the Starship with Tarkin Town. Alexandria says, that's fair, I've been main decking Jedi Starfighters for Vader. Which one is that? Is that the light side one? That, like, gets a bonus if you have... It gets a bonus if you have a Jedi, and then another bonus if you have a lightsaber, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? We'll just drop Karis, I guess. And pass. This is the most passive Kylo deck I've ever played against. I guess his hand must be bad? I don't know, man, but I feel like you should be doing more than you're doing. No, it pings space unit for 1 on attack. Oh, that one. Okay. There's a couple, like, Jedi Starfighters of different kinds. I'm gonna look at that real quick, because I'm not familiar. It's a light side card, I assume. Oh. Oh, I missed... Is it 2 words? Jedi Starfighters. Did I spell something wrong? There it is. Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess that would be really good against specifically Vader. Do I force throw them here? I think I force throw them here. No S. Fair enough. Well, only 1 for Timely. What a weird deck this is. What are they ECLing? I just realized how weird of a deck I'm playing against. This is Force, right? So I can put this on Karis and kill this Dengar? They didn't even flip their Kylo. Dengar is such a... So were they putting that on Strike Ship and stuff? I'm still trying to figure out what they're timing. Maybe the, Timely's such a weird card for Kylo, because, like, you don't want to keep it in hand. Oh, that's a Maul. Oh, there go my units. I guess it doesn't actually kill Karis, does it? That's fine, I guess. What is going on? On 5. I'm just gonna put this lightsaber on this Karis. She's gonna be a dual wielder. Here comes Kylo. I honestly don't think I care anymore. Just gonna hit the base for a whole bunch of damage. That's fine. I'll throw... Actually, no, we'll just claim. I'd rather get the extra damage than put a random Secretive Sage in play. We'll get rid of this. Oh, that's just game. Never mind. Boop. That was a weird game. Very strange. Hey, it's Yoda Red. I'm probably gonna die. Alright, we got a Migs. That's a bonus. Do I do this? Sure. Honestly, I think if the Yoda deck plays this well, there's not really much I can do to win this, but maybe I'm just biased because Yoda Red's my favorite deck right now. That's fine. We do have the way that, like, it actually gets a little rough. You basically have to have Migs. Double Anakin's probably not necessary. Okay, okay. I'm gonna say Magdalena? Hopefully I said that right. Welcome, good morning. Yep, it is technically morning here too. Well, we can pitch this Battle Fury. That'll kill the X-Wing. Yep, hope you're doing well. I should probably have put that Battle Fury on first. That was kind of a misplay. Well, no, we'll put it on now. If we lose by 3 damage, we can call it my fault. Liam says, here I am thinking about what to have for dinner. Is it that late for you, Liam? Isn't it in the morning for you right now? Plays a Yoda. They could force throw me here, which is a little spooky. Maybe I just force lightning them. I kind of like that. I'm going to do that. I didn't have a force unit. Oops. Yeah, there it is. I had a way around that too. Well, now I have to power it. I should have just powered it right off the bat. Holy smokes, no one watched this game. I'm misplaying left and right here. About 3:30 p.m. Oh, okay, so it is a little later then. Going into 5. This force throw does nothing. Maybe I can make a cool Admiral Mahdi play. That's about the only way I win this anymore. Oh, no way, guys. Pack it up. They have Owen. No way we win this. Owen's OP. Everybody knows it. I guess we'll pass. Sure. We have light and dark, right? Yeah, we pitched a heroic resolve. Okay, hammerheading Mahdi is just rude. What the heck? We had dark and light, right? Yeah. Why did he get to Owen in the middle of my... That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay. That is a Carabas thing. They should not have gotten to do that in the middle there. Didn't matter, but... we can pitch this holocron. Interesting. Oh, are they getting another trigger? Yeah, another raid trigger. Oh my god, this... Getting raid to death. Okay, there's a Mahdi here. We have a holocron and a snapshot, so that's 4, 5, 6... I mean, we're gonna do this no matter what. Maybe we delay a turn? Try to do some absolute shenanigans? That's not bad either. I think we're actually gonna go Lompike Mahdi. And then see if we can get like a shenanigan Kylo swing next turn. That's fine. Put Lompike out there. What do we lose? A force though, that's fine. I mean, this probably isn't gonna work. They have to choose not to kill the Mahdi here. but we're gonna see what happens. Leave him? Leave him? Nope, okay. Well, that was worth a shot. Just... Well, now we have to go. So we have snapshot for sure. We have 5 left. Battle Fury. Honestly, I think we just go. I mean, we get to do 15. We have 11 health left, so they hypothetically can't get through. There's a billion things I could have, though. Hammerhead kills me, Luke kills me. Force Throw plus, like, Crate or Bendu or something kills me. Also, this might be my exact deck. Every single card I've seen, including the Open Fire, which isn't normally in main decks, is there. So I might actually be fighting my own deck right now. Yep, Force Throw Crate, there it is. And now they just sit back and restore all their life. The fact that there is specifically Open Fire and the one of Mace makes me think this is mine. So if you think about it, it's like I beat myself. Right? That's how that works? Haha! It was. He just messaged me saying, GG's lunch, this is your deck, seeing if I want to play it for a PQ. And I said, LOL, I thought it might be. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Open Fire was great, by the way. I highly recommend if you're going... Oh, we're gonna get a rematch. Gonna get slaughtered again. No thank you. This will have to work. I could keep the Force Lightning. I think we dumped the Anakin. He said LOL ran 2, and I messaged him, I'm cooked. This is such a bad matchup. Especially if you don't start with Migs. If you start with Migs, it's possible, but... Sanjay says, LMO, that's hilarious. Now I kind of want to play Yoda Red instead of Annie. If you liked Anakin, Alexandra, you'll probably like Yoda Red. It's a very similar speed deck. There's a little bit more mechanics to it, but it's very fun. Let's see what we get here. Another Force Throwaway. Another Force Lightning. Let's pop this. That stops us from getting Force Thrown, too. Plays a Yaddle. I think we're just gonna Lightning it. And then we have to clear this Owen, because they just keep restoring, we're gonna die. Liam says, yeah, a friend of mine is heading his first PQ in Sydney next weekend, thinking about playing Yoda Red. So the thing I'll warn you about with Yoda Red is that, one, it's got a lot of mechanics, so if you're gonna play it, you need to get a lot of reps on it. And, ew, that kind of stinks. We'll Lightning this as well, I guess. And the other thing about it is it's got weird matchups into weird decks. Like, for example, when I played at the Galactics, my losses weren't to meta stuff, right? My losses were to a mirror match. Oh, they just got a Ray, too. It's gonna kill my Secretive Sage. I lost to a mirror match. I lost to Han Space Spam. I lost to Kazuda, which is another space deck. And I lost to Sabine, which is kind of a flip-flop anyways. Sabine's always going to be a little bit rough for Yoda. I think it's pretty close to 50-50. But that just goes to show that, like... am I playing this Lompike? Let's Kylo first. Or that Lompike. But yeah, so you'll be really good into meta stuff. And then you'll play someone playing a random deck and you'll just get cooked. Because it just like happens to match up and weirdly into you. Also, it's not good against hyper control. So if you're right out playing like Thrawn Yellow or like Palpatine, that can be really hard. Especially because I don't main Vigilance and Restock. Do I have both? I do. So I think we're going to swing here. We'll shield, and then we'll minus with Anakin. Liam says, in all fairness, he's going to the PQ because he just happens to be in Sydney to pick up his wife from the airport. Figured why not? He's mostly playing for fun. We're a pretty casual group. Play Yoda then. Yoda is so much fun. The deck is an absolute blast. It's really rewarding too. Like when your lines go through correctly and like you get what you want. It just feels very rewarding to play. Like there we go. Like, yep, You're My Only Hope plays with Luke. Like stacking, getting multiple ray triggers. Like it's just it's so much fun to play. And Force Throw Bendu. Yep, there's the specialty. Man, having that happen to you sucks. Alright, so what am I doing here? We have a constructed lightsaber, a couple holocrons, and a battle fury. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can make a pretty big Kylo. And if they don't have specifically the one of Bell the Dragon, we're probably good. I think that's the play. We just gotta put it on has to have it. We're just gonna get large and say you have to have Rivals Fall. Or third Luke, that does it too. What did they throw Bendu at? Anakin? I feel like they should have kept the Force Throw Bendu for the Kylo specifically. And just taken a couple Anakin hits if necessary. Because if they don't have a good way to out Kylo now, they're going to be in trouble. Magdalena says, how did your Galactic Championship win? So it went pretty good. Day 1, I went 6-1 and qualified for day 2, which was super awesome. I even got to play on stream, which was really cool. I don't think... I'll have to discard. That's fine. But I don't think I'm going to boost my attack here. I don't really need to. So that went really well. I got to play on stream, which was super cool. I got to see, like, the stuff behind. I got to play on stage. And then I went 4-4 in day 2, which isn't terrible. Like, it's probably about how, like, average I would have thought. Should have checked the yard first. I thought it'd take 3 hits with restore. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading what they said. That's why I spontaneously said random things. And then, yeah, day 2 I went 4-4, which is pretty solid. Got pretty decent prizing. I wish I'd done better. I think if I had played more meta decks, I would have done better. For sure. But either way, it was super fun. I got to do some side events on day 3. Played in a draft and a couple other fun little things. Got to go around, take pictures and stuff, and enjoy Vegas. So overall, it went, like, right in the middle, I would say. The tournament was run very well. I really liked that. And, yeah, super fun, for sure. I highly, highly recommend if you guys are going to think about going next year, set up your trips early. It's going to be in Vegas again. Same dates. I don't think they've said necessarily whether it's going to be in the Venetian again. But it was super duper fun and I recommend going, honestly. It was a blast. Oh, let's see here. That can go down, and this can go down, I guess. Sure. Thunder says they have it at the Venetian. That's super sick. It was a really fun place to have it. We'll see. I got a really, really, really good deal on my room this year. I can't always count on that. So hopefully, going into next year, I will also get a chance to get a really nice room. I think I just want to perilous this V-Wing. I guess we could just throw a lightsaber on the Sage, but if they have the capture thing, that's going to be really bad. Maybe it's force throw? I don't have anything to do here, though. I think it's just this. Magdalena says, I don't think I'll go to USA anytime soon, mostly due to safety reasons, but thanks, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. I will say... Okay, so for those reasons, Vegas is a pretty safe and accepting place. And I personally wouldn't be too worried about that stuff. If you're going to Vegas, there's some places I definitely wouldn't go. But that being said, I completely understand. Do we want to drop a pillage here? We're kind of racing at this point. I guess they have, what, 6 damage up there? I guess we should. Oh, no, they only have 1 card in hand now. We should force throw instead. Three damage. Well, we can pop... Actually, maybe we pop the Guild Fighter. This will stop him from drawing. I actually like that better. We'll throw a lightsaber on the Sage and start in for 5. Just smack with lightsaber. We'll claim. And we have initiative here, so we have a pretty good chance. Actually, the Anakin looks really good. There's no way that they keep 2 cards in hand, so I'm going to get rid of the pillage. Yep. Alright, we'll force throw him again. 5 damage. This time we can kill the turncoat and get our draw. And it says we already have strong rep on GC anyway from both hometown and country. That's fair. I know that so no need for a noob like myself to go. Oh, but it's fun. Okay, so that's up there now. I think, do we have both? We don't have light side yet. I would have loved to be able to double minus the Wolfpack Escort next turn. Migs is pretty good, though. Oh my gosh. This is such a position. I don't have initiative. So, okay, that's not a position anymore. Let me get rid of this. So we can discard Heroic. Migs. So let me just double check. We have 9. We could do 11. Actually, we could kill here. I think we just go for that. Because Holocron on Secretive Sage kills them. Oh, we still have 1 technically. Yeah, we just have to hope that's not Surprise Strike in hand. If it is, we're dead. If it's not, we have game. Hey, we won. Boom. Name says, I'm thinking more Australian team is committed to going next year. That's fun. It's really nice. I was actually surprised. I played against a lot of foreign, players from outside the US, and that's actually pretty unusual. I feel like we don't always get that in other games. A lot of games are like really US focused, especially like Dragon Ball. So it's really nice that I played against multiple people that were not from the US. And they were all pretty chill too, so it's really nice to have And I hope that my country isn't so terrible that you don't get to come next year. Let's see. Not a terrible open. Obi-Wan. We got a lot of Sentinels. I think I like this into Sentinels. Not that. Do these two. Let's see. Okay, they are playing Force. Force heal Obi-Wan is a choice for sure. Padawan Starfighter. We'll pitch the Fallen Lightsaber. Don't think we want Karis. We are against blue, so we have to be a little careful. Not just like throwing Battle Fury on there. It might just be power this turn, honestly, depending on what's happening. We could have gone Karis Force Throw, too. Okay, so Yoda's fine. That makes power a lot worse, so I think we're going to go Battle Fury. But we're going to Force Throw first. Just to be efficient about it. 2 damage from Heirloom. That's fine. We'll take out the Starfighter. Do that before Obi-Wan can heal it. I guess it didn't really matter. Tarkin Town does 3 anyways. Part of me wonders if we're going to see more of this Battle Fury card. I feel like it was really underestimated. Okay, well, I don't want to lose all of my power of the dark sides. Jeez. I guess who needs them, right? Just not like it's a good card. I'm assuming it's just gonna be base with Yoda unless they want to get fancy with a lightsaber. Honestly, fancy with lightsaber would have been great because then I could have powered it, but it is what it is. Let's see. I only have this one lightsaber too. I could use a couple more upgrades for Kylo. So we're probably still powering this turn, I guess. It's not good, but it is the only card I have to play. What on earth is that? Hidden Sharpshooter Ambush. But he didn't ambush it. We'll just drop the power. They're going to draw off Yoda, but that's fine. At least it gets the restore off the board. Honestly, I probably should have done that first action. Just because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything else. I think we dumped the Karis. I mean, there's a universe where we just throw the Fallen Lightsaber on the Secretive Sage. We no longer have that universe. Just... we have a Long Bike, though, which is fine, so we have a play this turn still. We lost a Constructed, that's fine. We also have some actual stuff to play on Kylo now, which is nice. We don't have a light side card yet. I think we're past Pillage being useful. Maybe I should have kept it just because it was something to play. I guess second Lompike is also fine, though. You know what's funny? You could play Rey in this deck. I never even thought about it. But the fact that, like... I'm gonna drop shields on these two. The fact that you're drawing so much, you could just definitely throw Rey's in here. Maybe the fact that you have your hand is so small all the time makes it not worth it. But like it's a decent force throw body, and like that extra 2 damage really matters sometimes. It's kind of funny. I never thought about that. Oh, snapshot isn't particularly good. Liam says, I've seen Ray in a few Kylo decks. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's super high rolly though, because you don't have a way to put it on top or anything. So you're really just hoping you draw it, which is a little spooky. Oh, that thing's a sentinel. I always forget that. I think we just have to claim both versions of her. Oh, that's true. I've seen the... I'm talking about the when you draw, deal 2 damage to base and unit one. But, yeah, I know you can play the other Rey. Because having a Kylo makes it so you can play her. And she's a light side, which is really nice, too. Ooh, Force Lightning's actually not particularly good. I guess I could use it to remove Sentinel. Do I have, Saboteur? I don't. I think we're cooked. Honestly, I think we just have to hope that they don't have, like, Rivals Fall or something like that. Because there's not much I can do about it if they do, honestly. We're just gonna put Big Sentinel out and hope I get there. There it is! The big weakness of this deck. Rey is another light side card too. I didn't even think about that. For Anakin. Gonna go ahead and mark this one right now. Because we're dead. Alright everyone, I do want to take a break to say if you have not liked the video, please do so. Please sub to the channel so I can hit that 1,000 goal. I think this is going to be the last game of the night. I'm still getting a little sleepy, still getting back into the swing of things. I'm planning on being around tomorrow and at least one more probably this week. Got to get back into the habit of streaming after my long week of traveling and playing in a whole bunch of random stuff. But I do want to thank you all so much for watching, whether you're here in the US, it's late at night, or you are overseas and it's the middle of the day for you. Let's see here. Kira. It's been a minute since I played against her. Let's go this way, I guess. We do have to make sure we don't get blown out by OB. That's the easiest way we lose this. We do have a MIG start, which is really good for us. Liam says, I'm currently working on Barris Red with Temple of Destruction using Death Star Stormtroopers and other 3 power units to get force throws and 1 cost surprise strikes. Feels like it's really close to being good, but isn't quite there yet. It wouldn't surprise me if there was a good deck hidden in there. Barris has a really unique and really powerful effect. I was just having a hard time getting it to function for me. But I do bet there's a strong deck somewhere there, Liam. I was really disappointed that she couldn't use the new 1-drop card that like looks at the top card of your deck and lets you play it for 4 less. Because they both need force. That made me really sad. Let's just go power. Force throw's nice. Alright, I mean, we're off to a pretty solid start. We have light side yet? We don't, but we did get it with the Heroic Resolve. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna power again. Maybe I force throw them? I'm gonna power again. Okay, that infiltrator skill is going to be useful. Do I already have a holocron? I do. I'm gonna get rid of this holocron. Round of 5, so this is Kira flip turn. Pretty sure we are just gonna force throw if she comes down. That's fine, doesn't really matter. Do I want to force lightning that? I don't have a Jedi right now. I think I play Karis here. If we Karis, we can force throw and force lightning, which I think is the way we want to go. So we're going to go this way. See what they do. Name says, thankfully Temple Destruction frees me up for meeting early force units because there aren't any particular good ones in those colors. But turn 1 Death Star Stormtrooper and Greedo feels so good. That is pretty crazy. With the ping decks, yeah, you're gonna have a hard time against like Sabine and stuff. So we'll force throw our opponent. And the good news is because of MIGs, even if they discard a 2, we still get to kill Kira. If they discard a 1, then it kind of stinks. Nope, that's 7. We'll do that damage to base, and then we're gonna force lightning. Paying 1. Which will not let them ramp. Pitch this and pass. That went very well. Poor Kira. Her flip just isn't strong enough anymore. Just because, like, it used to be all about, like, oh, I've got one big unit at a time, and that just isn't the case now. People are going wide a lot more. Which makes Kira a lot weaker, because you can't just, like, flip her and count on her to kill something. Also, like, a lot of things just deal 4 damage, so it's really hard for her to kind of get through now. I think we're throwing a constructed lightsaber on here. And the holocron, and we're just going to do the damage. Don't have anything to discard. We'll get rid of MIGs at this point. I don't have Snapshot, but if they're going to remove this, they shouldn't have enough to remove Kylo as well. There's a power, that's fine. I guess we should do this first. It's fine, we'll deploy Kylo. Fallen Lightsaber. Honestly, multiple holocrons is more damage. We have 3 left. I guess Constructed's more. Sure. And then we'll swing. +2. Deal a bunch. And they're down to 2. It's that easy. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate you subscribing to the Patreon. Thank you so much. There's that. That's kind of fine, though. Secretive Sage alone is enough to kill. We'll drop this, because why not? And we'll just sit on these, that's fine. Super Laser. Alright, we'll put more things out. And this time we get to pillage them, so they can't actually keep a bunch of cards in their hand. Ooh, Snoke Invader. Yes please. Alright, this is getting a little annoying now. Just realized I probably shouldn't have force thrown there. Just because... I guess we can... Oh, oh, there goes Mahdi. Oh, that's funny. That's fine, though. We can kill that. More long bikes. I mean, they're fighting, that's for sure. They have something that kills Anakin. Well, we're power. Oh, vigilance. They're gonna heal off. Is hotshot enough? 7. That's short again. We'll swing then. Oh, wait, no, it was enough. My math was off. No! Oh, well. Pretty sure they're dead here. I can't think of... they need another vigilance. Yeah, that's not enough. GG. That was a fun game to end on, though. Alright, 15-9. Not too bad. I am surprised. I guess I'm not as surprised. I figured this deck would probably have like a 70-ish, 60-70% win rate. Not the hot shot. I know I had it. I definitely just couldn't count. I'm going to blame playing for almost 3 hours now. Definitely a super, super fun deck. I think it's very much a product of the current meta. I think if the meta shifts, then this deck might not be as good as it is right now. It definitely abuses the fact that like it's hard to estimate how much damage it's about to do. Also, it's really good against current meta things like Talzin and Han, where they're not playing a lot of like pure removal stuff or a lot of ways to kill leaders. The deck's going to struggle into things that can heal. It's going to struggle into things that play Rivals Fall, which I think more people will be. People just know about the deck a lot more. It's very much like a surprise factor deck, but it is very fun. It is quite good. And congrats to Ian Klein, whose deck this was, by the way, if you didn't know. It was the second place at the Galactic. I do want to thank Alexandria in particular for subscribing to the Patreon, and everyone else for watching and enjoying the stream tonight. I will see you later this week. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Good night, Alexandria, Liam. Let's see who else is still here. Magdalena, if you're still here. Let's see. I know Pastrami was here at some point too. Clockwork, if you're still here as well. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.